Ladies and gentlemen, I have been going through the comments on this YouTube channel and also reading the messages and the questions you guys have been asking me via WhatsApp. And most people have been asking me the whereabouts of around 5 politicians in this country. Gideon Moi. Most people want to know why Gideon Moi is no longer attending Azimio la Umoja factions. Several other people have also asked me about the whereabouts of Raphael Tuju, why he's gone silent. As a matter of fact, majority have also been asking me why James Orengo is no longer accompanying Raila Odinga in his political rallies. And of late, I'm getting questions about the absence of Johnson Muthama and Musalia Mudavadi from William Ruto's rallies. So today I want us to look at Gideon Moi. Where is Gideon Moi and why is he missing in action? So I went through Kanu Facebook page and they updated Gideon Moi event yesterday on Sunday. He actually attended a church service at AIC Kisanana in Mogotio, and he was accompanied by Baringo women representative Godwell Cheruiyot Tungo and Professor Helen Sambile. A day earlier, which was on Saturday, Gideon Moi's wife received an award from daughters of Gideon Moi on behalf of Gideon Moi. Present also at that event was Dr. Agnes Owuor, representing Mama Ida Odinga and Zipporah Kitonyi. That is significant because the presence of Ida, the presence of Zipporah Kitonyi, and Gideon Moi's wife can confirm that Gideon is still in Azimio. Then you go further. The last event Gideon Moi attended, he was addressing the residents of Mogotio. That was on 9th July. Then I decided to also take a walk through his Facebook page. Yesterday, he held a meeting at Kisanana na All Debes. That was after that church service. And on 3rd, I think he was also in Kabartonjo, a hugely successful event. So which means Gideon Moi is actually active locally, but not nationally. But the big question which most of you guys were asking is why is Gideon Moi missing in action? In this video, I want to try and explain to you guys because I've called several of his allies and they've given me some reasons why he's missing. But before we go into those details, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, Gideon Moi is missing in action. Where is Gideon Moi? That is the biggest question. The answer to that question is that Gideon Moi is currently in Baringo. And why is Gideon Moi in Baringo? Because Gideon Moi had created a niche for himself. Gideon Moi is more of a national leader than a Baringo leader. So recently, Gideon Moi announced that he was going to go back to defend his seat at the Senate. From that moment, we are seeing Gideon Moi more in Baringo. But why is Gideon Moi missing in national politics? Because you all know he's the national chairperson of Kanu. Kanu is part of Azimio. That's the fact. You also know that Gideon Moi is a son of the former president, Daniel Arap Moi. That alone qualifies him to play national politics. We also know that Gideon Moi is planning to run for the presidency in 2027. So why would he confine himself in Baringo? In my view, Gideon Moi is in Baringo because of the following reasons. Number one, I think Gideon Moi has already accomplished his mission. Gideon Moi's main mission in Azimio was Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. His main task was to checkmate Kalonzo, ensure Kalonzo is delivered successfully to Azimio. And you realize that the moment Kalonzo Musyoka was successfully delivered to Azimio, that's the moment Gideon Moi started concentrating in Baringo. Gideon Moi understands that for Raila Odinga to win the presidency, he needed Kalonzo Musyoka. And he also understands that for Kalonzo Musyoka to feel safe in Azimio, he needed to be brought on board by someone like Gideon Moi, because of Gideon Moi's closeness to President Uhuru Kenyatta. So in my view, I think Gideon Moi believes that after delivering Kalonzo Musyoka, he doesn't have much role in Azimio. So he'd rather go back to Baringo and concentrate on his seat. And once the seat is delivered to him, then after the election, he can then make a comeback. So in my view, that is his main strategy. Number two, Gideon Moi is currently in Baringo or missing from the national politics because he wants to concentrate on his Baringo seat. Initially, Gideon Moi was not expected to run. There were speculations that he was likely to be the running mate, but that was not going to be possible. So, after Raila Odinga was made the presidential candidate, Martha Karua the running mate, and the moment he delivered Kalonzo Musyoka, I think Gideon Moi also decided that let me go and concentrate on my seat. Secure that seat, then we can come. Because after this election, if Gideon Moi will not be the senator, what next? If Raila Odinga becomes the president, of course he will be a cabinet minister or something powerful. But what will happen if Gideon Moi will not win the Senate and then Azimio also fail to clinch the presidency? So that is the issue which Gideon Moi is actually dealing with. He wants to ensure that, first of all, the Senate of Baringo is safe. In 2017, for those who remember, William Ruto, using his powers, tried all possible means to block Gideon Moi from becoming the senator of Baringo, because he knew that Gideon Moi was going to give him problems. And because Gideon Moi gave him problems, I think Gideon Moi realized that he needed now to go back again and concentrate so that he can win. And after winning, that is when we will be able to see Gideon Moi playing his rightful role. Because of course, Gideon Moi has a lot of say around President Uhuru Kenyatta, Azimio, and Raila Odinga. So in my view, that is the second reason why Gideon Moi is missing from the national politics. He's concentrating on his Baringo senatorial seat. Number three, the truth of the matter is that Rift Valley is UDA. And Rift Valley are likely to vote for Ruto. So Gideon Moi understands this, but he's running on Kanu. He has candidates running on Kanu. So probably Gideon Moi was advised that the best thing to survive is that this region, the Rift Valley region, can actually vote for him as the senator. In Baringo, they can vote for his candidate, but as long as it's not antagonizing William Ruto and his supporters. If Gideon Moi were to be seen in most of Azimio rallies, then it means on the ground, down there, William Ruto's opponents would be hitting him. But now he's avoided the national limelight. He's nowhere in Raila Odinga's campaign. Even if you are mad, you can't go down there and accuse Gideon Moi of the campaigning Ruto. And by doing that, by failing to antagonize William Ruto supporters, it means his mission of winning several seats in Baringo and in other parts of Rift Valley are high. And in my view, that is the thing. Gideon Moi is looking at winning his seats. And what does it take to win the seats? One of the things is take a low profile from Azimio campaigns. In fact, there was a point in time in this country when there were speculations that Gideon Moi was in talks with William Ruto. That was strategy. So that talk went down there. So the locals there would now think that, okay, Gideon Moi does not have any problem with William Ruto. So I think he's keen on not antagonizing William Ruto supporters so that he is able to retain his seat. Some of his allies are also able to win their seats. Number 4, I also tend to think that Gideon Moi is keen on winning specific seats in Rift Valley. Some seats in Baringo, some seats in West Pokot, some seats in Narok, some seats in maybe Kericho. He's keen on that. And the only way he can win those seats is by campaigning for the candidates. So Gideon Moi is now focusing more on campaigning for Kanu candidates, the specific Kanu candidates, because he believes that his presence can make them win. So instead of spending most of his time at the national level, Gideon Moi has decided that for him, let him stay on the ground, campaign for his candidates. And if these candidates will be able to win, remember, that's when you'll be able to negotiate, because the fact of the matter is that President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga are going to ask Gideon Moi, where are your numbers? And those numbers are also going to help Gideon Moi in future. So he's concentrating on campaigning for his candidates for various seats across the country. That would take his time off the presidential campaigns. And lastly, I also tend to think that it could be his 2027 strategy. The truth of the matter is that if Gideon Moi remains the way he is, Raila Odinga supporters will have a soft spot for him as the man who delivered Kalonzo Musyoka to Azimio. That will not be in contention. On the other side, in Rift Valley, because charity begins at home, nobody will accuse him of decampaigning William Ruto. You just tell them that for me, I never decampaigned this guy. I let him campaign. I just concentrated on mine. And he can even challenge these people. So that after, because Gideon Moi's strategy all along was about 2027. And he believes that there is no way William Ruto is going to win. So if William Ruto is going to be defeated, the best way for him is to inherit the challenge in all the Rift Valley voting bloc. He can only inherit the Rift Valley voting bloc if he is perceived not to have decampaigned William Ruto. And because of that clear strategy, he's missing deliberately in action. While at the same time, he's also making it appear as if he's fully in Azimio. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. But let me just ask you, if you are a Raila Odinga supporter and you are given Gideon Moi and Kalonzo Musyoka to choose from, who would you choose from? Who would you choose? Those are the questions and those are the strategies which Gideon Moi is actually looking at. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. In case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. So please feel free to give the video thumbs up, feel free to drop your comments, and also feel free to share this video. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.